You must realise this is his big night too, Brock McLean. OK, we're just about set to go. Friday night football from Etihad Stadium. It's the Blues and the Cats. Here's Bruce.
Thanks, Dennis. Judd, how hard is it, Lee, for Judd to impose himself against a team like the Cats? They're deep and they're very good.
Well, they've got such a good midfield. You've got Joel Selwood and Corey in there and Bartel and Johnson when they pop them in. They're not even starting Joel Selwood in the centre square, which is highly unusual. Where is he in there? No, he's not in there.
Kelly and Johnson's there, Lee, and also Corey, who lined up on Judd. Kelly gets the first kick, so the Cats to the left of the screen. Full house at Etihad. Simpson, Laidler, who's the old Cat A. He played a couple of games, plays against them for the first time tonight. Kelly and Corey early. Handball wide to Hunt. Betts has got him. He rode the tackle on the up Ellard. Judd gets through, kicks the ball to half forward, looks up Waite, and then Waite goes with a little one, and Garlett's got it in the pocket.
Need to go forward here, Carlton. They've spent the first part of the game in their forward half. Need to continually get the ball in their forward 50.
So interesting there. Jamison kicked to Dygan, who wasn't sure. He was going to leave it and then knew he had to go. Simpson. So a couple of early disposals for him. Good handball. Russell. Long kick to the pocket. Waite the target. Good mark. He took his chance. He saw it was Milburn and said, I'll take you on. And now he plays on and kicks a goal. He does. He's good in first quarters here. Warnock. Judd fending off. Dropped the ball down. Kelly as good a tackler in the game. Free kick to Scotland. Just working out that Ellard's grandmother's at the pointy end of the plane. So the kick across the centre half forward and Dygan marks.
Well, you don't think I'm a man of the people. I was mingling.
So can he kick a first goal here? What a pick-up he's been at. There's only two players that have got a lower number than him that have actually played in the AFL this year in terms of the draft. And there he goes. He's got a good temperament, hasn't he? Interesting, Laidler. One game for the Cats in 09, one game for the Cats in 10. Came to the Blues. They're pretty impressed with him. He's kicked to centre wing. Carazzo, Murphy. Carazzo touched it first.
Murphy gave it to Scotland. Wonderful shepherd by Judd. Gave O'Halpin some time. He used it to good effect. Gave it to Waite. Sends it long to full forward. Open goal beckons. Betts goes in and gets it. Wow, that was terrific by Chris Judd. Buying his teammates some time. Yep, right half back. That's a beautiful kick, though. Johnson. They stayed off him, Johnson, so he comes across the ground. Having to go back was Mackey. Scarlett. Still short of the wing. Mackey. He runs down towards half forward. Selwood comes to meet him. Took the hand pass at close quarters. Joel Corey. Oh, that's beautiful. To Ottens. Haven't seen much of the footy. Ottens. That's sweetly timed. He's got it. That's a terrific kick. Halfway up the post from 50 metres out.
Ottens and Warnock, not much in it. Again, Judd with a clearance to Russell. Squares it up. Simpson, a left footer's on the right side. Does he go for goal? He does. And gets it.
Oh.
Just see the boundary throw in here. Great setup here by Carlton. They've got Bryce Gibbs on the defensive side, and Jordan Russell is totally unmarked. You can't afford to leave ball users like that. The defensive side of the stoppage squared up and kicked the goal for Carlton. After
the bounce, Murphy comes off the line to Gibbs, throws it on the boot. The high ball wanders out towards the outer side. Bartel, just an amazing aerialist for his size. Now 50. So Jimmy, as I said earlier, had some wonderful moments last week. His stats belied
he's actually going back, mate.
His impact on the game. Going at the Cats' second goal. They trail by 20. Bartel slots it. Doesn't kick many goals, but is good at kicking goals, if that makes sense.
So start of the second term here on Friday Night Footy. And first break to Murphy and Scotland. High ball in right's got to get under it for a long, long time. Waite did very well, and now Garlett should kick a goal. What a start for the Blues.
Running after the football, Duncan, into the arms of Ellard. Well done by Selwood. Gives it across to Milburn. Trying to get to the footy, there was Hawkins. Getting a hand in was Thornton. Crumbing it though, Christensen. Gives it across to Barker, back to Christensen. Chapman comes across on the angle, has got support outside, goes to Bartel. Bartel long, this could bounce through for a goal. It does, he's got his second. Jimmy Bartel in stellar form, kicking at goals. Well, Tommy Hawkins needs to get the hands out in front. That's twice now. The fist has come in from Thornton. Along the boundary from Scotland, coming across on the angle. Hunt. Ball somehow gets through to Walker. Fourth man in the queue. Beautiful centering kick. O'Halpin. He will go into an open goal. O'Halpin puts it through. Almost anticipating the hand pass. They're getting across in front of the man they think it will go to. Such is the general feeling amongst opposing sides that the Cats' first inclination is to hand pass. Here's Selwood, which he does. Hand passes. Stokes, nothing wrong with that. Johnson run down. Selwood deep in the pocket. Works it back. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So Selwood just demanding that Chapman just peel off and go back and take the mark, and now hoping he can convert, and he does. Important goal, that one. Just stems things, quietens things down, because the Blues were gathering momentum.
Chapman gets the goal. Cam Mooney looking on. Just Selwood's influence in the last couple of minutes, Cam.
Yeah, he's very important, isn't he, Bruce? I mean, like everyone, I'm a huge fan of Giles, and that was just an amazing kick inside to Chappie. Not too many people would see that. Most people would have a bit of a kick for goal, and that just shows how special he is.
Careful with that word, Cam. Now Betts gets it to Gibbs, and then Gibbs to fall forward. Good contest, one-on-one. Well done, Walker, in the end. Simpson over the top of Taylor. Hunt free kick. No. Threw it away.
Hey, Jukes.
What a fine player he is. 128 consecutive games now. Hasn't missed a match for about 5 years. It'll be a goal. It came back, and the Blues stretched the lead again. Simpson's got two. Richo.
Geelong have got to get something out of their tall forwards. At the moment, Podsiadly, Hawkins and Vardy, 4 touches between them. Down the other end, Wade is running a mark, and Satanta is bringing the ball to ground.
Selwood taken to ground. He's got to get a free kick in the back.
Back to Selwood.
Unfortunately, for one of the game's outstanding players, a lot of people get on his back. There's evidence there, no pun intended, but because he gets these free kicks, well, he plays like a man who wants the footy. Johnson reaps the benefit, gets the goal.
So Carazzo kicks to Sanafo. Betts is quickly off the mark, couldn't take the mark, and then fell over. Then Milburn slung it to Taylor Hunt, to Corey, to Duncan. First match that Etihad tonight. Lovely kick. Gee, he just drilled it out wide, didn't he? Caressed it in the end at Stokes. Good-looking kick. Holding the line. Going through. Geelong get 2 in a row for the first time tonight.
Hagen squares the ball. Pushing up the ground, Jamison. He's come back to football in very good form. Oh, what a terrific mark. Low, hard kick, and Waite took it so cleanly. Waite pinpoints the kick. Garlett marks about 12 metres behind the man on the mark, but they counted from the kicker. So Garlett will kick from about 40 metres out just to restore the balance. He's put it through. That's a terrific effort. Gets his second goal.
Just one disposal tonight. He had a career-high 26 in his last match against the Saints.
But he has had a few games where he's hardly touched it.
Poor kick, and Selwood cuts it off, and Johnson's got it.
Big turnover, isn't it?
That's what I reckon. He's got 2, and the Cats close. He actually does well here. I mean, we know he's a Schooled Stadium specialist, but he's averages 4 goals a match at Etihad.
And I think the indoor stadium, I mean, the 50-metre line, really, almost all the players can carry that 55 metres here.
Just to make it all square. Is it going to come back? Bouncing ball. Is it goal? Hawkins has put them level.
Well, I guess that's the first contribution. It was amazing what the 2 big forwards got the goal between them.
So close to being a goal in front. Walker. Haven't seen a lot of him tonight. Dropped it down. Mackie, is that a handball? Selwood, well played again. She's been dominant. Taylor, Duncan liked his game and slaps the handball back to Taylor. Dropped it down. Simpson looked for the free. Duncan pushes. Christensen's been busy. Varco, haven't seen a lot of him, but he's a good finisher. And the Cats are 7 points in front all of a sudden.
How did that happen?
He kicked 3 goals, 5 to a point in that time, Lee. So 8 scoring shots to 1. Well done by Stokes getting through. Johnson spent it before he actually had it. Then looks up, kicks to Varco. Gee, he's been busy since half-time. So Varco looking good. He's kicked 2 goals in a few minutes, and Geelong burst away here.
Just see Chris Judd on screen there. Just been watching him at the start of this quarter. Not convinced he's covering the ground like he was in the first half. It's clearly hampered by the foot injury.
Warnock knocked it down in front. Carranzo bouncing around in there, controlled it. Warnock gave it across towards Thornton. Back to Carranzo. Judd to Laidler. Comes across half-back. Well, third man in the queue got it. Well worked. Garlett gave it to O'Halpin. Now Walker running into an open goal. They'll kick this. He's kicked 15 this season, make it 16. And he goes and he gets it. Off the interchange gate there and coming quickly was Milburn. Knocked it away from Carrazzo. Legged was Christensen. Advantage will be paid. Milburn goes across the ground. Now let's watch Vardy. Vardy gathers, gives it to Stokes. Stokes sees Podsiadly, puts it in front of him. Podsiadly takes the mark. He can wheel around. Centering kick, beautifully done. Varco, well, he misjudged it completely. It comes to Ottens, back to Varco. What can he do here? He pulls a rubber out of his boot and kicks his 3rd goal. He makes amends.
Interesting to look there to see the spoils on screen. Chris Judd's come off. At the same time Chris Judd came off, so did Warnock and Waite. So they actually don't have a tall target to kick to in their forward 50.
And Josh Hunt makes the Blues sometimes their beauties. They're not concealed Blues. No, free kick is going to the Blues.
No, it was a leap and over the top of spoil.
And Scarlett's defence was he was too close to it. In comes Murphy and he kicks the goal. They needed that one.
Let's have a look.
With that one.
Anyway,
It wasn't on.
Scotland to bang it forward. Wait!
Oh! Yes, Andrew Walker. No. 50.
Oh, and a 50.
So Waite takes a specky, Walker gets the free and gets the 50 and scores a level.
Ottens had it, then lost it. Stokes again. Had enough of it. Stokes doesn't want it for the next 30 seconds.
I mean, free
He's
kick to
tackled
Long.
again.
There's no need, all right? Free kick to Long. I think that was an abuse free kick.
Oh, no. Now, this is a big one, though, isn't it? Stokes directly in front. Hurts the Blues. Puts it through. Willing to work his way back into it. Thornton comes to Scotland, to Simpson. He's on the wing. Close to the boundary line, Simpson. Again looking to set it up this time for O'Halpin. Didn't make a very good fist of it. Judd, oh, brilliant gather by the champ. Goes with the left boot. How does he manage this? It's supernatural.
Right him off for Jerome Carroll.
I was about to say about 2 minutes ago, even Chris Judd can't play when he can only run 80%. Because he is only running 80%. But just at least on that occasion, he ran onto the footy in a fantastic left foot finish.
How's that? The one-hand pick up on the left, which you'd assume is his non-preferred. Drops it down sweetly on his left foot, which is definitely his non-preferred, straight through the middle.
The way Wade and Walker have launched themselves with the footy, I mean, if you can't mark it, make sure you defend it, the opposition defenders can't. I mean, that's just been fantastic the way Carlton have done it.
Gio Halpin was good to Judd, to Simpson. Simpson's kick 2. Could he kick a 3rd and put the Blues in front? You betcha!
right now you would imagine the AFL would be salivating. They've got Collingwood up there, Essendon up there, and now Carlton stamping their own credentials if they can win this on Friday night footy.
Just saw all the key performance indicators down there. Disposals, contested possessions, clearances inside 50, all in Carlton's favour. Really just need to convert.
Wow, everybody stopped. Christensen took off, kicks inside the forward 50. Podsiadly was up, fisted away by Jamison. He'll kick this Chapman. He loves this situation. Wheels around, Cats are back in front. Oh, it's all square.
Come on.
92 plays 90.
Or dangerous kick, but Chapman marks. So Carlton by 2 points. Bartel, normally good in a crisis. To Corey, how good he was last week. How good he's been for so long. Stokes it suddenly opens up. Johnson's all on his own.
Good play.
This has been his Achilles heel this year. He's kicked 3, Stevie J. And the Cats are back in front.
Close to 50,000. Knocked down by Ottens. There's the official attendance. I think it may have just been one of the members' areas that was deficient. Otherwise, they could have given the record a shake tonight. Free kick is going to Chapman. Plays on immediately to Mackie. Punishing kick inside the forward 50. Oh, terrific, Podsiadly. Podsiadly, fourth man in the queue. Launched himself at that one to make it 10 points. Podsiadly trying to work it back, and he's got it. Geelong answer the challenge. Moments ago they were on their knees. He's virtually extinguished the fire from Barco. Karatza. Little short in ideas right here. Kicks towards the wing. Oh, too easy. Thornton takes them out, plays on immediately. Robinson.
Now Betts with a chance here. Mackie getting back. Taylor, Betts cleverly done. Wait. Yes. Wait for it.
Now, just needs to find a teammate. Watch Harry, number 7. He's wanting some space there.
Where Carlton have to lock it in. Don't allow the loose.
Well, Scarlett's gone for distance to a contest. Taken by Duncan, pushed off it. Kelly slips a hand pass away. Corey. Now it's 1-on-1. Scotland is coming back as the extra man. Up is Podsiadly, takes possession, slips it away, still trying to soccer it forward. Down to 29 seconds. Gibbs, oblivious to that, goes after the football. Wedged out of there by Johnson. Clock stops at 22. Well, it can't be a draw, Bruce.
Both sides runners running out. They'll tell exactly how long to go. 22 seconds. The Geelong runner be right at that stoppage, explicitly telling the players.
Remember, the Cats have won Friday night footy by a point and 3 points so far this year. They lead by 2 right now. Seconds ticking away. Carlton 1, last roll of the dice. Scarlett. Fair dinkum, unbelievable, you betcha. That was the match we had tonight.
Probably does